Hello everyone. I don't know if you can hear this, but listen. I won't hold it there long, but my server fans have been ramping up and down. It sounds like a jet engine's going on and off. But I'm going to hook up this computer and turn it on and see what I get. And I'm going to piece together a video for you all on what I'm doing here. I'm waiting on some parts, and I've changed my mind a couple times. And one of the things I bought I didn't need to buy, but it was like a $85 whoopsie, but I could still use the thing. But when I think about it, I could have maxed this computer here out with a 64 gig memory kit, but a 32 gig's fine. I don't know if you hear the change, but they just went back to normal. It's been doing that. That's normal, but something's making it ramp up. I think that the thermal paste, it probably needs re-thermal pasted, and I need to vacuum it out. I've neglected it really, but I ordered a new video card for this one, which is a 4 gig. Although I found out there's some newer options that aren't, well, they're a few $100, but I don't need to upgrade it that much. But if I did want to put one of those in it, that might be the way to go with this one here. But you'll still run into the same problem almost with how much you should or would spend on it, or what you're going to use it for. But a desktop video editing, or CAD, or well, the internet, playing some games on it, it's fine. As far as the RAM, I'm just upgrading that because I do record on the screen capture and play video games, so I think it's using more of the RAM for the editor, or not the editor, but the screen capture, although that's pretty lightweight. But sometimes I don't record at all, and other times I have it on and I forget it's on and it's just running, especially like if I'm doing something for like EverQuest. But I'll talk about that a little bit, and then it's all computer related. But I'm going to get the lights on and get to the next part of the video, so that way you don't have to stare at me. See you then. Yeah, I know, I said the same thing. Disk boot failure. I'll be right back. Alright, that's looking a little better. So, what do we got to do here? Enter to choose. Let's see what it does. Launch repair. Alright, I'll trust you. Should I trust you? Haven't turned this on in a while, so at least it's doing this much now. Of course, none of the fans are on because the controllers, well, some of the fans are out. Controller's fried anyway. So as you see, this has Windows 7 on it. It might actually boot up. I hear the fan. And I found the I/O panel for the other one. I know this is interesting, right? I have some videos on this, so if I can get it to boot up here, which it's looking promising, it hasn't shut off yet, so I think whatever unplugging that fan controller did the trick. While that's doing its thing, I found another blue cable for the Dell back there in case I want to add another SATA drive. I'll throw that in there. That's a nice short one. So, and I dug out this is a 12 gig XMS Corsair kit. These boards you can do 3 DIMMs at once or 6, but I need to re-look up the size because these are DDR3, I think, so it's older. But I have a 24 gig kit I'll show you, and I may change this to water cooled. I was looking at one of the single radiator Corsairs. I thought about liquid cooling that one, although it doesn't really need it, but I'm trying to decide. I don't know, I'll figure out what I want to do with that. But I got 3 or 4 computers here I want to get running, and I didn't want to take this one apart to have more parts strung around, so I'm almost ready to video cleaning it up. But here's the memory that was in the board that fell. Corsair's a good brand. They make cases, fans. They're most known for their RAM. So, DDR3, XMS3. I have a stick, where did I put it? Here it is. I have a stick of this too. I think that it would have worked in this computer, or it's for the other one with the twin 250s in it. I think this is where this came from. I needed this particular speed, but one of these got damaged. But this has a RAM cooler on it, so I don't even know what speed this is. I think this is DDR2. Two gig, 4 gig. It's hard for me to see because the camera's picking up the security thing. But anyway, it's PC2 5400, so it's either 2 or 4 gig. 2 gig maybe. Yeah, 2 gigabyte right there. So I had 4 gigabyte, 2 sticks, and one of them got damaged. And this thing's booting. And I did get the bridge. Like if you see on this card here, you see how it has 1 connector. This one has 2. Like you could put this card in there with this one and link them together if you wanted, because they're NVIDIA. So you could, you know, gain more memory. But this is a 3-way SLI bridge I had to order, because I only had the 2-way. So this is, some of these are pretty decorative, but this is just a raw solid circuit board one. And it goes on that over there. So that's what that's for. So if you're wondering about the parts here, alright, we're back to this screen. Hopefully it ain't gonna say repair again. I hope it's starting Windows. It's a good sign. And I left my coffee over there, and I know it's cold. Oh, that ain't good. Blue screen of death there. And the power dipped down. There's something going on with this. Did that hard drive go bad maybe? No, it's seeing it. I hear the hard drive clicking. I wonder if that drive went bad. Something's making it run real slow. I don't know if it's the video driver, because it's Got one of the cards out. Because this should boot. Trying to remember if this has, I think this has a Linux boot drive too. Some of the drives I took out, so it might be one of those that I took out. Yeah, something's... I'm going to turn this off and I'll be back with you here. Let's see what happens. It says please wait. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Took some memory out. There might be something going on else. Maybe I should take this board out of this case. Let's see. It's booting. I don't know. Be back. Hello everyone. I'm losing my voice here. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. But I took some of the RAM out of it and swapped out some other just because I was getting that blue screen of death. I don't think it was the RAM though, but one of these RAM sticks got dented. Which I don't think that's touching the board. Hopefully it isn't damaged, but this is the RAM that was in it, the Corsair Dominator. So there's 6 sticks of that. But looking at this in the camera here, doesn't look like that's touching the board or anything. It's just a shame it got dented, right? But nobody's really looking at it that close. But there's 6 sticks of that. I have 3 sticks of the SMS in there, but my half-price mouse doesn't seem to work completely. I don't know if it just Linux might not like it or what, but I have some recovered stuff here. I'm kind of recording this, but here's an enchanter I had 2 or 3 years ago. This is a video that I was soloing the Noble. This is Zalcar. He was level 54. And he was deleted. He was on the green server. I deleted him by mistake. And then this is what was I doing here? Let's see. I was looking at some of these videos that's in here. I don't know, these are older. You may or may not have seen these. This was like probably 10 years ago. Fast forward this a little bit. I was working on a stereo. See my scope running there. Hopefully you can see it alright. I was holding the camera down. Let's see. I'm looking at the hard drive because for whatever reason it wouldn't boot. So Solby, what's this? Nariac, bottle of red wine. Mage Duo the Hole. This was pretty good. See, it says Zalcar. It's a different enchanter on the green server. It was in Castle. They could probably restore it. I did do a petition, but I remade a Havoc, so he's level 54 now. But whoops, I didn't mean to hit you there because I'm kind of cross-arming the stuff here. But that's on this drive here, a 2 terabyte. This 500 gig drive's got stuff on it too. Some EverQuest stuff. Screenshots. Lots of those, like thousands of them, probably hundreds of them. I don't know what they would be of. Various different things. Then we got this Takes it a while to load. Then we get these, just 293 gigabyte. I think one of the 2 terabyte drives isn't showing up. I wonder if one of them's broken. Excuse me, I'll have to double check that. 'Cause it should be showing up in the drives here. Error. Yeah, one of them isn't mounting. So one of the 2 terabyte drives isn't working, so that might be causing a boot problem here. But I'll give you a little rundown of that. I'm just trying to make sure what's here works. Once my parts come, then we'll get into the rest of the video there. And there you have it. It's just running on the processor fan and the video card. The rest of them are unhooked. But it's booted into Zorin Linux right now. So, if you've never heard of that. So, have a good one.